Do you know that a young man once went from being a prisoner to ruling one of the most powerful nations in the world, not because of luck, but because of a destiny already written by God? This is the story of Joseph, a young man whose life looked like it was falling apart, but was actually being carefully shaped into something greater. Joseph was the beloved son of Jacob, also called Israel. Among 12 brothers, he stood out. His father loved him deeply and gave him a special robe, a coat of many colors, a symbol of honor and favor. But that favor became the beginning of jealousy among his brothers. Then Joseph began to dream. In one dream, he saw his sheaf rise and his brother's sheaves bowing before it. In another, the sun, moon, and 11 stars bowed to him. When he shared these dreams, his brothers became angry, and even his father was troubled. Soon after, everything changed. Joseph's father sent him to check on his brothers in the field. When they saw him coming, jealousy turned into hatred. They said, "Here comes the dreamer," and they plotted to kill him. But instead of killing him, they threw him into a pit, cold, dark, and empty, a place of rejection and fear. Then they sold him for 20 pieces of silver to traders going to Egypt. His brothers took his coat, dipped it in blood, and told their father he was dead. But Joseph was alive. In Egypt, he was sold to Potiphar, an officer of Pharaoh. Even as a slave, Joseph prospered because God was with him. Everything he touched succeeded. But then temptation came through Potiphar's wife. Joseph refused, saying he would not sin against God. Out of anger, she falsely accused him, and Joseph was thrown into prison. From favor to slavery, from slavery to prison. Yet even there, God was still with him. In prison, Joseph interpreted dreams for 2 servants of Pharaoh, the cupbearer and the baker. His interpretations came true exactly, but the cupbearer forgot him, and Joseph remained in prison for 2 more years. Then Pharaoh had a disturbing dream no one could explain. Suddenly, Joseph was remembered and brought before the king. Standing before Pharaoh, Joseph said, "It is not in me, but God will give the answer."
He interpreted the dream. 7 years of abundance would come, followed by 7 years of famine. Pharaoh was amazed and made Joseph ruler over Egypt, second only to himself. From prison chains to royal authority in one moment. Years later, famine struck, and Joseph's brothers came to Egypt for food. They bowed before him, not recognizing him. But Joseph recognized them. The dreams he had long ago were now fulfilled. Instead of revenge, Joseph chose forgiveness. He said, "You meant it for evil, but God meant it for good." What was meant to destroy him became the path that saved nations. Joseph's story teaches us that delays are not denials, betrayal is not the end, and God can turn pain into purpose. Even in the pit, God is working. Even in prison, God is preparing. Even in waiting, God is still in control. If this story blessed you, don't scroll away. Like, share, and subscribe for more powerful Bible stories. And comment, "I will make it."